Nope, it's not the Final Four yet, but we are definitely feeling a playoff type of atmosphere. Thank you to the JRU students. Thank you to the Arellano students. Thank you sa lahat ng mga nakatutok sa SNA, sa TFC, sa sports.abs-cbn.com, sa Liga, and of course on YouTube, on the ABS-CBN Sports Channel. Subscribe na po. Segura! That would have brought the house down. Fourth quarter is officially underway. Maraming salamat sa pagtutok. Anton Rojas together with Danica Jose. And we also have Gainiel Krishnan at courtside. Bordon. Sumi-step back. Binigay kay Miranda. Miranda. Binigay kay Esguera. Esguera looking for Delavid hand. They have to shoot that basketball. Esguera. At maubusan ng oras ang JRU. That play right there was the epitome of the type of season JRU has had. Hawak nila ang switch, pero hindi sumasabog ang bomba. They've got to find a way to let that bomb detonate, just like Cañete explodes on that triple. Arellano with a 7-point lead. It's their biggest lead of the game. Bordon, bitin. Cañete with the rebound. And very seldom do you see De La Cruz bring the ball down in cruise control. All right, let's hear from Gainiel Krishnan.
Alam nyo, Anton and Danica, you see Jed Mendoza firing his shots inside the court. I think ito na nga yun dahil sa sinabi niya sa akin kanina na pressured na rin siya dahil wala pang panalo ang kanyang kupunan. As a leader, sabi niya, hindi na daw pwede, ulit-ulit na lang na tuwing natatalo sila, isasabihin nila na dahil rebuilding daw ang kanilang kupunan. Nasabi niya rin na kailangan daw i-own nila ang larong ito at subukan man lang daw sana nilang manalo. Paalala naman sa kanila ni Coach Virgel, let's stop being scared. Let's stop making mistakes. Anton and Danica.
Danica, what would you say to your teammates if you were in a situation like this? Alam mong, for the first time under Coach Virgel, wala kang foreign player at wala ka pa ring panalo. What do you say to keep the spirits up?
Well, Anton, first of all, it has to be the mindset of the entire team, no? You have to align your mindset and mentality coming into the game na regardless kung may import or wala, you all have to have the same goal at the end, na talagang you all have the same passion and the drive to win every game.
At yun nga yung report ni Gainiel Krishnan as we see that drive by De La Cruz. Sinasabi ni Jed Mendoza, huwag gawing excuse na rebuilding sila. Even though they lost Tate Teodoro, even though they lost their two foreign big men in Abdel Pantucci and Abdul Razak Abdul Wahab, nag-a-adjust ng JRU, but they can't make it an excuse.
Actually, Anton, it's not an excuse. There are glimpses of success coming from JRU. They have good looks. They have really great players who are willing to perform. They just all need to get on the same boat as Jed Mendoza.
And Jed Mendoza is also new to this responsibility of being a team captain. As we see this drive by Levi De La Cruz. Sera Joseph, Cañete, Alban has the basketball. De La Cruz, umatake. De La Cruz will head to the line for two.
Fouls on number 20, Leo Esguera. That's his third personal foul. Second team foul for the Heavy Bombers.
So today, Ken Segura had 10 points. And it's his first game out of a total of 8 games. So talagang he was ready to perform. He was ready to contribute to his team. And talagang he's really making his presence felt para lang tulungan si Levi De La Cruz.
And you know what? Segura hails from the same city as Scotty Thompson, Digos City, Davao del Sur. And we know Scotty is very successful right now. Just won a championship, was finals MVP. former NCAA MVP Scotty Thompson from Digos City, Davao del Sur. Diyan din po nang galing si Ken Segura.
You can see Arellano is really smothering the defense for JRU. Pick and roll pa lang, talagang tinatrap na nila yung guards nila, which is why it's really hard for them to look for that man and to get an extra pass for them.
You know, this game is not over yet. JRU is fighting, JRU is aggressive. Hindi pwede mag-relax ang Arellano University.
Sarah Joseph today has 15 points. In the first 5 games, he has a total of 16 points. So just imagine his willingness to perform and his willingness to deliver in today's game is really taking it hard to the basket.
Well, you know what? This could be a career high for Sarah Joseph because his career high is 16 points. He's got 15 right now.
Personal foul. 13 foul for JRU. 14 on the shot clock.
Alban. Segura. Cañete! What a play! What a play by Arellano University. That's just beautiful basketball. And this is now the biggest lead.
That was the perfect pass by Levy de la Cruz. Making the defender drawing his defender and giving the extra pass and looking for his teammate for that easy 2.
That was a play that Scotty Thompson used to make in the NCAA, and now we see his kababayan from Digos City, Ken Segura, setting up itong si Michael Cañete.
He was really able to draw that defender. Talagang, akala mo, kahit ako napingin, akala mo jump shot siya, tapos bigla niyang pinasa.
Alam mo, Danica, para sa akin, ito yung pinaka-exciting na lineup ng Arellano University. You have the 3 guards, De La Cruz, Segura, and Alban. Tatlong palaban na guardia. And then you have Sarah Joseph, who's a hard worker. You have Cañete, who's a hard worker. This is a formidable 5 para kay Coach Jericho Diniera.
Yeah, these are promising players who are really hungry for a win and talagang they're not gonna back down easily for JRU.
Look at that. Look at that seal by Cañete. Just could not finish. But because of his hard work, dahil masipag itong si Cañete, nakuha niya ang rebound and the second opportunity to score. Sarah Joseph defending Estrella. Estrella blocked by Cañete. David. Sarah Joseph was there. Cañete says, teka muna. Teka muna, lamang tayo ng 10. Coach Jerry is calling out the play. Coach Jerry, he's not liking what's happening because it's a one-on-one play. He was not liking what was happening. Pero dahil pumasok yung tira, pumalakpak si Coach Jericho Diniera.
I was supposed to say that nasa harap nga siya pero it was really an uncontested shot. Not much pressure was given kaya natira niya yun. Jump shot na yun.
Good job, Michael Cañete. Arellano leads 66-54. All right, let's go back to the last play. This was one of those plays wherein coaches want execution, but players just get the end result. They go straight to the end result, so the coach will just accept it. I
mean, na lang na-shoot niya talaga.
Oh, he was Michael Cañete dribbling in between his legs? Really?
One-on-one eh.
Ito, ginagawa talaga ni Jed Mendoza. Spinning away from trouble and scoring on a floater. Somebody's got to check Segura.
That was a much-needed 2-point shot from JRU from Jed Mendoza.
Mendoza again blocked by Cañete pero sumabit. And Jed Mendoza will head to the line. The two captains going at it here in the 4th quarter. Michael Cañete and Jed Mendoza.
Your free throws for Jed Mendoza.
Jed Mendoza really trying to carry his team down to the last buzzer.
That's the thing about playing in Team B and moving up to Team A. It's a world of difference, and Jed Mendoza, the responsibility has fallen on his shoulders now that he is the main man, the leader, the team captain.
And he really knows his role. Talagang kailangan niya iangat yung teammates niya. As you can see from the press ng JRU na break ni Arellano.
Segura, binigay kay Cañete. Ken Segura, tumira sa labas. De La Virgen has the basketball. De La Virgen waiting for teammates. David providing him a screen. De La Virgen binigay kay Sarah Joseph. The wrong man. Alban blocked. And the JRU fans jumping off of their seats after Estrella denied that layup by Alban. Oh, nobody checking. Levy de la Cruz.
That was a good baseline play by the Arellano Chiefs.
De la Cruz is only 5'7", but plays with a lot of heart and fearlessness. Mendoza na naman, lumalaban pa rin para sa Heavy Bombers. De la Cruz, binigay kay Cañete. Cañete giving it to Segura. 3 players from the south, from Davao, on the floor para sa Arellano University. Cañete from Davao. And then, of course, you have Segura from Digo City. And Levy de la Cruz.
Also number 12, Ken Segura. Second personal foul and second team foul. Archie Concepcion coming in for Ken Segura.
Now Segura will take a seat. Archie Concepcion comes back in. Grabe rin yung mix ng mga players eh. Merong tiga Tondo, meron namang tiga Las Vegas. Itong si Sarah Joseph.
Well, they all speak the same language, which is the love for basketball.
Yeah,
saan pa sila pumunta.
I mean, sometimes you just get shocked about where these players come from, and that just tells you a lot about the recruitment. The coaches will really travel to the ends of the earth to find a hidden gem.
Speaking of turnovers, Anton, JRU has a total of 12 turnovers this game. And points of turnovers, they only have 6. So they're not really able to convert for this game. And malaking bagay yun sa kanila, especially whenever they push the ball.
Speaking of pushing the ball, Ian Alban!
Basket shot for Ian Alban!
Ian Alban was quiet this quarter, pero talagang pinaramdam niya na nandito pa siya at talagang gagawa siya for this quarter.
2 years ago, when he was playing for LPU, his pregame ritual was to wear a Russell Westbrook jersey underneath his Arellano, or should I say LPU jersey. Mr. Paulino Caico of Arellano University enjoying this lead as Ian Alban.
Ian Alban has 13 points, 3 rebounds, and 4 assists. So talagang he's really padding the stats now, especially in the scoring department, whether drive pa yan, jump shot, or from the free throw line.
Ironically, Ian Alban went to EAC first before ending up with LPU. And now Arellano University. EAC is the arch rival of Arellano during their days in the NCAA.
And you know what's ironic? He really fits into the system of Arellano.
Here's a fake. Mendoza fouled. And he is in pain. Tignan natin dito sa replay. There's the fake. Sarah Joseph with a flying knee to the back of the head. Unintentional.
Maganda lang talaga yung fake ni Jed Mendoza na sobrang taas nung talon ni Sarah Joseph.
Players of both teams, please proceed to your respective benches.
No, Mendoza. That's why in MMA and boxing, you're not allowed to hit the back of the head because that's a very sensitive part. Naalog yung brain. That's why nabibigyan ng pagkakataon si Jed na magpahinga muna.
And it's a good thing, Anton, that he's still conscious at hindi siya nagkaroon ng concussion whatsoever kasi malakas talaga yung pagtama ni Sarah Joseph sa ulo niya. It's a hard-hitting knee of Sarah Joseph kaya talagang natumba siya.
Actually, it looked like Sarah Joseph was trying to avoid Jed Mendoza. That's why tiniklop niya yung kanyang mga tuhod in the air. And he apologizes to Jed, who's okay.
He's okay.
Now, Coach Jericho Diniera still talking to Segura. Segura smiling.
Players of both teams, please proceed to
I
your
think Segura
respective
still
benches.
wants to play, Danica. Kasi parang kinakausap siya ni Coach Jerry. Nakangiti si Segura. Eto, nagsusuot na ng warmer si Segura. Siguro sabi ni Coach Jerry, okay ka na. Tapos ka na for today.
Kota ka na for today.
Kota ka na for today. Pero sigurado ko, gusto ko maglaro ni Segura.
For sure.
And this is just an example of how much and how powerful the school spirit is para sa JRU. Wala pa silang panalo, but
That's a sport personal foul.
this young girl right here cheering her heart out para sa kanyang schoolmates who are putting it all on the line on the hard court.
And with what they showed, they were really off to a good start, Anton. They really showed that they're capable of winning this game. Yun nga lang, the second half, medyo nagkulang sila. They weren't able to execute that well. They weren't able to look at their open teammates forcing some shots, which is why Arellano took advantage of this for the second half.
This is still a lot of time, Danica. 2 minutes and 51 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Coach Vergel is still coaching. Assistant coach Cholo Villanueva is standing. There is concern. They don't want to go 0-6.
A lot can happen in less than 3 minutes of the ball game, which is why Jed Mendoza, kahit natamaan na siya sa ulo, talagang ayaw pa niya magpa-sub. He wants to take that free throw.
Coach Vergel Meneses, this is his 9th year in the NCAA. He played 14 years as a pro. So isipin mo, 5 taon na lang, he will have matched his playing years as a professional and as a head coach. That just goes to show how time flies. It only seems like yesterday I was watching him fly as the aerial voyager.
It goes full circle for Coach Vergel Meneses, from playing to coaching. Talagang ball is life for him.
Malyari, meanwhile, making the first free throw. So he came on for Jed Mendoza, who's icing the back of his head. And it looks like Jed wants to play still, but the coaches are holding him back first. Pero kitang-kita naman na gusto pang maglaro ni Jed Mendoza. Sarah Joseph! Then there's a block by Estrella.
Fouls on number 19, Donis Estrella. That's a score. Set Mendoza for
There are a lot of teams in the NCAA that really prefer that running game, and Arellano is one of them.
Well, given na labanan talaga ng guards itong game na to, it's a really fast-paced game. You're gonna expect the guards to push the ball and really talagang take advantage.
Maui Sarah Joseph, who was born in Guam but grew up in Las Vegas. This is his best game in the NCAA. Missing the second free throw though. De La Virgen, masyadong malakas. Estrella nabitawan ng bola.
Guess Estrella was looking for his teammate for that extra pass kasi talagang kinontain siya ng Arellano Chiefs.
De La Cruz easily splitting the D. Sarah Joseph grabs his own miss. Sarah Joseph will try to add to his career high. This is the best game of Maui Sarah Joseph.
That's another thing for Levi De La Cruz. He can break the press easily. Kahit siya mag-isa talagang kayang-kaya niya atakihin kahit na itatrapin na siya ng JRU. He knows that if he attacks the press, talaga makakatakas at mababasag niya yung press na to.
9-point lead para sa Jose Rizal University as Maui Sarah Joseph will shoot to, parang every year merong foreign recruit, Phil-American. Itong si Coach Jericho Diniera. Previously he had Deonce Holtz, who hails from the City of Angels. Now he's got Sarah Joseph, who hails from Las Vegas. Sin City. City of Angels to Sin City. De La Cruz on the drive. De La Cruz is able to score. Too fast.
2 minutes.
Point lead para sa Arellano. De La Virgen. Mendoza. Umaatake pa rin. Natapik ni De La Cruz ang bola. At may foul na tinawag.
Actually, Anton, for JRU, ang laki ng binago na laro sa kanila from the first half. For this quarter, wala na sila masyadong tinatawag na play. Especially with that possession, they were just looking at the one-on-ones and trying to attack on their own.
Bordon. Malyari. Binigay kay Bordon. Bordon. De La Virgen. David. Blocked by the rim. Alban will dribble the basketball forward. Ian Alban. Binigay kay Concepcion. Concepcion. Umatake. Concepcion. Trying to force that one up. Napakamot na lang si Coach Jericho Diniera. Mendoza on the drive. Jed Mendoza fouled again. And he will head back to the line for 2.
He's really looking for ways to score and to make sure na mapadikit pa rin ang score ng JRU and Arellano Chiefs.
That's his third personal foul.
And I think it's something that his teammates can emulate too. Jed Mendoza attacking and getting those free throws as he fishes for the foul.
And of course, Giovanni Halalon, the greatest player to ever put on an Arellano University jersey here in the NCAA.
The bus driver.
And the new driver, De La Cruz. Missing, but Kanyete is there for the putback. Mendoza. Malyari. Here comes De La Virgen on the drive. Mendoza will not stop driving. He just won't stop driving. He doesn't
really
care
wants
about the
it.
score. Wala siyang pake sa score, Danica.
Nakita mo na there is a huge difference between a player who just wants to score and between a player who wants to lead the team. He really is trying to carry his team and making sure na gusto pa niya maglaro and he's trying to get his teammates on the same boat as him.
Ito na yung season high ni Jed Mendoza. 21 points for Jed. De La Cruz. Nobody there to stop him. What was that sound? Was that the sound of a horn from a bus? Anyway, timeout muna tayo. Arellano University leads JRU 79-68. Giovanni Halalon. Remember him? Well, he still loves Arellano University. And here he is today the proud native of Cagayan de Oro, who is now one of the best young point guards in the entire country. Giovanni Halalon. And he hopes to have inspired the likes of Alban, De La Cruz, Salado, and all the young point guards of Arellano as Jed Mendoza continues to pile up the points. His career high is actually 24 points. Itong si Jed Mendoza. So he could exceed that today if he scores again, but mukhang maubusan ng oras ang Jose Rizal University. And the two legends having a nice chat at the half-court line. Always a great sight to see. Jerry Codiniera and Coach Verhel Meneses. And today, Jerry Codiniera picks up the W. Well, Coach Jerry has always been a jolly guy. Ito, pangalawang beses na nilang nag-uusap. Here at center court, they're having a good laugh. Coach Jerry and Coach Verhel. Arellano University winning over JRU 79-70. Danica, kamusta naman ang experience covering this matchup as we take a look at our chair for PGM Tangkad Sagad score of the game, having his career high, Maui Sarah Joseph. Once again, our chair for PGM Tangkad Sagad score of the game. He's also our best player of the game. How was the experience and what can you say about the play ng mga manlalaro dito sa NCAA?
It was really intense, Anton, especially coming from the guards. They were really competitive, diving for loose balls, picking up those draw charges. And Maui Sarah Joseph with 17 points and 9 rebounds. He was everywhere. Regardless kung may tao ba siya or wala, he was really taking it strong to the basket and taking advantage of those mismatches.
He hails from Sin City, Las Vegas, but he could do no wrong today against Jose Rizal University. Hindi pa tayo tapos. Danica, that was intense, but it's about to get even more intense because Evan Nelly and the rest of the San Beda University Red Lions will take on Alex Mandreza and the rest of the Colegio de San Juan de Letran Knights as we close out another exciting week of NCAA basketball. Once again, nagtagumpay ang Arellano kontra sa JRU 79-70 to improve the 3-3. JRU falls to 0-6. Sa ngalan ni Direk Al Neri, our courtside reporter Gaynel Krishnan, my partner Danica Jose, I'm Anton Ross saying thank you so much for watching and stick around dahil susunod na ang San Beda versus Letran dito lamang po sa SNA. This is Season 94 of the NCAA.